All right. Here we go. I did a new microphone attachment, so I'm hoping that it all sounds good. But we'll get started here in just a minute. Hopefully, everybody's had a good start of the week because it is Tuesday. So that's pretty cool. All right. Hi. Hi, BN Calamari 6321. Okay, you have to tell me, can you hear me okay? Because I have a new microphone. Hello, Jody. Hi, Alex. Welcome in, everybody. Should hello, hello. Okay, how does the microphone sound? Does it sound okay? It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Crystal. What's up, Rachel? Scott. Nice. Okay, fabulous. I'm so glad it's loud and clear. Okay, and I'll do my best to slightly muffled. Okay, I'm gonna tap my microphone just to make sure that it is actually the one like picking up my voice. Are you ready? Okay, did you guys hear that? Did you hear the tapping? Hi, Anthony. All right, let me know. Did you hear the tap? Tap, tap. You sound fairly good. Okay, that's good. Cole, Crystal Cole. Crystal like the rocks. Very cool. Hi, Dee Dee. Barely? Oh, okay. You didn't hear the tapping? Hmm. Okay. Well, it sounds okay. Maybe if I move this up. I was going to use my other microphone. Hi, Holly. Oh, you did? Okay, okay. We're just going to go with it, you guys. And just hope for the best because, we're just figuring this bad boy out. Okay, so it is time. We need our grit. I should have grabbed this. Oh my goodness, I almost just spilled all of my soap. Our grit one little strainer here. I'm going to pull the chat up so that I can see you guys like talking. All right, now last time, this puppy, also, look at that. That's crazy. It gets really dirty. I need to figure out what's wrong with my tumbler. It actually works really good. It just rubs off and makes a big mess, which is fine. But this is like the most difficult part to get off. Yeah, we're just gonna give it the 1-2 try here. Use the washer this time. Oh, goodness gracious. Arkansas, that is so cool. Welcome, everybody. Okay. Oh, almost got her. Almost got her. Yes. It's there. Woo! Barrel one down. I use okay, hold on. I gotta aw, thank you, Legs. I use, what is this called? Highland Park. It's a Highland Park tumbler. And if I don't answer your question right away, just write it again because I'm trying to do this, and look at the chat. Iowa, very cool. That's exciting. So hopefully everybody's week so far has been going good. Also, last time we did a live, we got 100 likes. So if you haven't liked the video, be sure to do that because that pushes it out to other people. So more people can hopefully see and join in on this cool hobby. Pennsylvania, very cool. Hi, Scott. How do you start getting into filming content? Ooh, well, I started it was kind of like a couple big things that happened. I first got a rock as a gift that was like tumbled. And I don't know if this is loud, but I got a rock that was a gift. And I thought it was really cool. And it reminded me of like when I was younger and collected rocks. And I'm like, why don't I do that anymore? Like, that's such a cool hobby. I should do that. And then around that same time, one of my friends was like, oh, look at that Mary Ellen. Look how pretty that is. Gosh, that's gorgeous. Not ready yet, though. We're looking for cracks like that, you can see. Tells us we are not ready. And if I can find it all smooth, then it is ready. Yeah, so Alex, yeah, the tumbler I have is the high-tech, nope, sorry, that's my slap saw, the Highland Park. Sweet and very cool, Maria, welcome. This one's not ready either. It's really cool though. But then at the same time, one of my friends was like, you have a personality for YouTube. You should, oh my gosh, you guys, look at that. Stop it. That is gorgeous. Oh, wow. Okay, that's stunning. I just put in these Botswanas from last week, if you guys remember. Oh, that's so pretty. Definitely not ready though. And I was like, really? And so I don't know, I just kind of like combined the two. I started doing some research and I was like, yeah, I think this might be a really fun hobby. Ooh, are we ready? Are we ready for this one? And then I'm like, might as well film it and just see what happens. And here we are. I'm going to call that one ready. I think it looks pretty good. This guy now. Central Wisconsin. That's pretty cool. Welcome. Not ready, not ready. Oh my goodness, look at that Botswana. Hello, fellow Minnesotan. Do you want to have some hot dish with me later? Nope, it changed. It wasn't Minnesota anymore. That became, I don't know, whenever I start doing accents, they just like slowly morph into other accents. So there. Good day from Australia. Do you have any camera recommendations? So this actually I'm filming right now on my iPhone. And when I go out and look for rocks, I film on my iPhone. But when I film like videos, I do have, oh, I think this one's, nope, got a little crack right there. We were so close. I do use like an actual camera and I can't remember the name on it, but if you go onto like my Amazon storefront, I have like all the stuff that I use on there. So, ooh, tiger's eye. I have tumbled tiger's eye, but that stuff is so fun. It's so pretty. I like tiger's eye. Ooh, look at this one. Oh, it got two little eyes. It's kind of, does it have a mouth? Maybe a little bit. Another Botswana there. Yes, of course, Crystal. And yeah, I'd say, it's a fun hobby and to be able to like share it with other people, I really like. And it's really cool because like I swear everybody I talk to in my life, if they aren't interested in rocks, they like know somebody who is. Like they're like, "Oh, you have a YouTube channel? What about?" And I'm like, "It's about rocks." And they're like, "Rocks?" And I'm like, "Yep, dude, that one's so pretty too." Oh, these Botswana. I need to buy more Botswanas. Gorgeous. And I'm like, yeah, it's literally about rocks and it's awesome. And so then I always hear like, oh, well, my dad collects rocks. Oh, I have a friend who collects rocks. Oh, I have a friend who tumbles rocks. And it's always kind of fun to like see the connection. Ooh, and Etsy, that's fun. Been a fan for a couple years. Finally caught my first live. Nice. Well, this is only well, I guess it's technically my third one. So I'm glad you're here. My first one was actually a rock hunting trip. Ooh, I think this one, I think we're ready for that guy. Okay, I was in the middle of saying something and I lost it entirely. So, oh, an Etsy store. I like Etsy. Oh, that one's really pretty too. Look at that. Wow, I like that. I like Etsy. I do. Oh, and that's a Lake Superior. Look at the bands on that. Oh, look at that side. I think I freaked out about this one last week too. Gorgeous. Um, I do like Etsy, but I will say that like majority, like probably 90 to 95% of my traffic to Etsy is from like my YouTube. Um, and so like I'm not sure if there's like other ways, like doing ads. I've never run an ad for Etsy. So maybe that would help, but I know that getting seen on Etsy can be relatively difficult. So like since I post from my well, that one's gone forever. Since I post from my YouTube and stuff, I get a lot of like direct traffic that way. Look at that. Uh, Another Lake Superior. That almost looks like a Botswana with like how white those bands are. But that's a good old Lake Superior. Another Lake Superior, not ready. Okay, we are chugging along here. And I found 3, you guys, that are ready. It's a slow process. Ugh, another beautiful Botswana. Oh, I still got stuff on me from the barrel. You should see where like my tumblers stay. It is a hot mess of dirt. Well, I don't know, rub off of whatever the barrels are, rub off of rubber. I really need to clean it out and figure out why it keeps doing that. Okay, look at how cool is this. This was given to me, and I was going to finish up like the tumbling so that it looks really, really smooth. I'm kind of scared. We might have to move this on. I'm worried about this hole. And it's, obviously made for like a necklace, but I don't know. I think we're going to move it on. When I do move on rocks that have like um, cracks and things in it, you just have to be really, really sure that you get all the grit out. So like these, when I put them in my round 2 basket, I go through and wash them even better. And sometimes I put um, them in an ultrasonic cleaner, just depending on like how much time I have, how I'm feeling. Ooh, from the UK. That's awesome. Welcome. Okay, there's a cool one. Here's a cool one. Oh, it's a little baby. Look at that one. It's so thin. I like that. I think it's ready too. It's like a teeny tiny worry stone. Sounds like super square and little. Okay, we're getting down to the nitty gritties. No, and sometimes it's hard when they're like super small because I'm like, do I really want to keep tumbling something that's this big? But I throw them in anyway. Vivinite. Vivinite. Walter asks if I ever tumbled Vivinite. Hi, IAO. No, I've never heard of that, I don't think. What is it? You'll have to tell me. It is, oh my gosh, you guys. I thought that was grit for a second. Can I zoom in? That is on the rock. What? That is really cool. Oh my goodness. That's gorgeous. I do like the Harbor Freight tumblers, I will say. The only thing is like, okay, one of the reasons I like the Harbor Freight tumbler is because it has a warranty. And so like if anything goes wrong, always get the warranty if you get the Harbor Freight one. Right, Jody? Aren't the speckles so pretty on that last one? Um, because it does like kind of poop itself out after a while and start to make like really loud grinding noises. And I don't know, they work really good. The tumbling speed is good, the barrels are good, but the like base just wears itself out so quickly. Oh, just a little crack on that one. It's close. Okay, and then we got a bunch of little babies. Let's see if any ideas are ready. No. No, there, we're just going to use it as media. Oops, that one bounced out somewhere too and is lost until I choose to find it. What's up, everybody? There's 70 people in here. That's so cool. Hey, 44 likes. Let's see. Can we get it to 100? Last time we got it to 100, I did a face reveal. You're like, yeah, I know. I've seen your face area. It's not that cool. Okay, so this is, hi, Mark. Welcome. This is clam ears. They're not really clam ears, but if you've seen my like unboxing video, Ed sent me these and he uses them as ceramic media. And I was like, great idea. So we're going to put some of these, and it's just fossilized clam shells, but they look like ears. So that's why they're nicknamed clam ears. And usually in the barrels, I don't, oh, 57 guys. Okay, thank you for liking. You guys rock. I didn't even do that on purpose, I swear. Somewhere on your channel, surprised my girlfriend with the long trip. Oh my goodness. Jay, that is so cool that you surprised your girlfriend with the trip. And thank you for saying you like my energy. I missed the name on who said that. I apologize. Yeah, I don't know. I like rocks and I like talking, I guess. But I'm going to add, I think, some of these to help maybe get into some of the nooks. And I don't really add like ceramic media into stage 1, but I think we're going to try. Oh, hey, missed. Oh no. Who was that? I missed it. Someone just donated $2. That was so cool. Who was it? I missed it. Okay, if it was you, claim it in the comments. You have to, because that was really cool. Thank you so much. Okay, so we're gonna, yeah, maybe like go with that. That looks pretty good. We'll fill the rest up with water. I saw a question come across if I've ever found a fossil. I have. And I've actually found, I'd say, a pretty decent amount. A little more. That's good. I found one though that is okay, hold on. Let's see. Can I reach it from here? I don't think I can. It's got like a crystal pocket, like fossil. It's so cool. Hi, Teresa. Thank you. Yeah, well, welcome. You're gonna love the hobby. It is pretty fun. I do like that you can do a lot with rocks. Like you can keep them as they are. You can tumble them. You can cut them open. You can make them into jewelry. You can. It's just it's so creative. What book do you recommend? I personally really like. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can reach. Can I reach? I can just unclip myself. Okay, hold on. Remember, I'm coming. I swear. I swear it. Okay. I really like. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if this like clipping noise is probably really loud. These. How am I out of breath from that? That's crazy. These are mi favorita. They, as you can see, I tag a lot of different things to like remember what they are. Chlorite. See when the rocks got that little stuff on there, it's chlorite. Isn't that cool? For things that I want to remember. But I have the Lake Superior one and the Minnesota one. These are written by Bob and Dan Lynch. They're brothers. And I actually saw them in real life and I kind of fangirled about it. And it was kind of funny because they're like, okay. I mean, they were really nice, but they were kind of like, yeah, that's great. I'm like, oh my goodness, your books are so good. They help me so much. Like, I've learned so much from your books. Okay, now we're going to put in 5 scoops of grit 1. Ooh, we're at 67 likes. I think we can make it to 100, you guys. There are 83 people in here. I have a book for Colorado. Yes. And I don't know if they have it in, like, for all of the states or not. Okay, hold on. 3. We're going to do 4, 5. And if you don't know, I always do 1 scoop per barrel pound. So, like, this is a 5-pound barrel, so I put in 5 scoops. They say to do more, but I don't think you need it. And I always get a very beautiful shine. So, ooh, a meteorite. That would be so cool. That, I thought I found a meteorite once, and it was really heavy and it was really cool. And it wasn't. It ended up being I think it was just an ironstone, which is still a cool rock because they're like slightly magnetic. Oh, there we go. So that was pretty fun. But meteorites are like very difficult to find. Okay, so we're going to put all these little guys in my ready for stage 2 bucket. There we go. Okay, we just give you a little wipey wipe here so I don't rust my barrel. And this is like the hardest part because it's difficult. Oh, Mr. Kittles, you're the one who donated. I saw it pop up. I couldn't read it fast enough. Thank you so much. That's really cool that they got a rock tumbler. Okay, my pet peeve. Okay, I can't get this on. Give me like a second. This is so hard. I love rock tumbling, and I think it's okay. We're gonna save that for not struggling on a live currently. I'll close that up later. But my biggest pet peeve with rock tumblers is I just cannot seem to find the perfect rock. The best one that I like so far, like I said, is the Highland Park Lapidary one. But like the National Geographic one, honestly, is not that bad. It spins a little bit fast, but truly, it's not terrible. Okay, so this is my Grit 2 strainer, and this is the strainer that I put over my Grit 2 strainer because otherwise all the rocks fall through here. So you do what you gotta do. We don't need to buy more stuff. We can reduce, reuse, and recycle, you know? But, oh, see, look at that. Look at all that's all schmutz. Look at all the schmutz. So much schmutz. But the grit that the National Geographic has just does not work. And so it's like I get like so bummed when people are like, yeah, I tried it and I tumbled and then the rocks didn't turn out good. And I'm like, no, don't give up. Like you just need better grit. And like I said, I am a Polyplastic stan. They do not sponsor me. I wish they would, maybe one day. But I just always have gotten a beautiful shine with Polyplastics every time. That's what I love. Okay, I saw a few comments go through, but I was yapping. So if you want to resend a comment because I missed it, feel free. Okay. Oh, I did see, do I like a vibratory tumbler or a rotary tumbler? I will tell you, you guys. Okay. This is the tea. It's not really, but this is the tea that you're going to want to hear. I do not own a vibratory tumbler. And the reason is because they need a lot of loving. You know what I'm saying? Brazil. Hi, Liveria Servil. I probably really butchered that, but I tried. Welcome. And they need a lot of babying. Like I don't know, I feel like it's every day. I could be wrong. I don't know that terribly much about them. Or every other day. You need to like check the water level, check the grit level. And I'm a busy person, okay? I don't have time to do that, unfortunately. If I did, I would probably love a vibratory tumbler. Oh wait, what am I doing? So these ones I don't have to go through because we already know they're all ready because these are coming from Grit too. So now we just need to wash them real good with my good old-fashioned dish soap and then move them on to, oh, you guys, I did it again. I opened Grit 2 when I meant to open Grit 4 because now I don't have a barrel to put these in. Tisk tisk. And anyways, and I just don't have time because, hey, if anybody watched from last week, this is exactly where this tumbler was sitting last week because I ran out of grit. And when I got more grit, I never put it in there to put on the tumbler. So it's not been tumbling for a whole week because that's just how I roll. So if I had more time, I would probably love a vibratory tumbler because you can tumble rocks insanely fast. Okay, lots of bubbles in this guy. I have to check my buckets because my little hose is drained to a bucket. Because remember, oh, I just flung that grit water everywhere. No grit ever goes down the drain. These all go into a bucket. Very cool. Hi, Michael. Hi, Christy. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I would love a vibratory tumbler, but I just don't got the time. One day I bet I will. One day or another. Wait. If I sing copyright songs, would they like demonetize me? I don't know. I'm just gonna stop just to be safe. Okay. Oh, you got a side face shot, I bet. Hey, remember, 100 likes. You get to see a pretty face. Dude, that's so weird. That sounds just quite odd. Okay. Anyways, these are ready for step 3, and now I don't have a place to put them, so I'm gonna need to find a container. Ooh, good thing. I have a container right here. Remember? Reduce, reuse, recycle. We're gonna reuse right now. Okay, wait, I want to put some water in here to cushion them a little bit because we don't want to get them all full of cracks and chips and dents. And the reason I do this is because get in there. Is because I don't want them to dry out because I don't want to carry any grit on and make cracks. I don't know, okay? It's just trust me. You want to keep them wet. Okay, now we got to go to the polish. Can Grace ask for a shout out? Hey, Grace, how you doing, girl? How was your day? Whoop, whoop. Okay, Grace, next we're going to do the one I'm the most excited about. It's the polish. I'm so excited because when we get these out, they will be so pretty. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. Oh, holy. Okay. Settle down. Okay, now I got to grab my polish strainer, which is aquí. That means here in Spanish. I bet you didn't know that. Or maybe you did. Do you know Spanish? Yes, you right now. I'm talking to you. I only know a little bit, but it's fun. It's fun to know multiple languages. Okay, so the polish. Here we go. And this one I'm like super picky about because hello from Minnesota. Deploy the small Malone. Our sidewalks were super slippery today, like bad. Um, it's very icy here in Minnesota. Minnesota. But I did get a question about what these rocks are. These are kind of just a mix right now, honestly. Um, I have like some Botswanas in here. I have some picture jasper, some church, some Lake Superior agate, other like just Minnesota jaspers, all that fun stuff. Definitely Yak Track weather. What is Yak Track again? Is that a clothing brand? For some reason, I think it's a clothing brand. I could be wrong. Good evening from Indiana. That is so cool. You guys, how cool is it that like, I know we're not like technically meeting right now, but like we would have never met each other. You know what I mean? Like none of us, all of us talking right now, would never have known we existed, except for the internet brought us together. As much bad as the internet can do, you know what? I think it can do some good too. Cheers, y'all. I like pebbles. I like pebbles too. Oh, you guys, I am so excited to show you some of these polished ones. Ooh, they are stunning. Stunning. I can't wait. I really can't wait. Especially this one. Can you see it? I'm not even going to give you a close-up yet because you've gotta see how stunning it is. Okay. I feel like that's good. Yeah? That's good. That's good. Oh, sorry, I'm bumping the camera. Hi from Canada. So cool, Gemini. I'm not at a, I am at, oh my goodness. Okay, someone just said I was at 105 people, and I looked up on 119. What's up, you guys? Okay, now it's 116. 4 more likes to 100. That's my goal, because last time, I think we got just over 100, maybe. And it just pushes it out to more people, which is cool, because it's fun to chat. 97. 3 more. 3 more. You can do it. You just take your finger and you just click it, or maybe a mouse. Just like that. Okay. So I don't know, should I dry them for you? You want to see them dry? I'll wipe this on my pants. Okay, this is dry. Completely, well, yeah, it's dry. Look at that. Oh, are you joking? Okay, I want it to like be shiny. Happy New Year. Look at that. Are you kidding? Dude, this is a jasper, a picture jasper, I believe. And my husband actually cut this one into a square. Isn't that cool? Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys. Here's some more picture jaspers. Let me find the other ones that are in here. I think there's just these two. Let me give them a little dry. Don't know what happened to my voice there. Okay. Look at that. Oh, that one's still wet. I know. Isn't that crazy how shiny they get? Okay. I only have so much sleeve space here. That is why, like, that was a rock. And now it's a tumbled rock. I know. Isn't the cube cool? I was like, that's fun. I like that idea. Okay, what else do we got in here? Oh, these are. Oh! Aw. Now it got all gritty. Okay, let's see what's under here. I don't lift this whole thing very often. Not bad. 2 rocks. We're just going to grab out the polished one because I don't know what the other one's like in there. And I got to rinse it off separately because it touched the grit. Okay, look at that. Are you joshing me? Look at that. Wait. Too close, too close. Stunning. Wait, zoom in just a little bit. Okay, ready? I don't want to show you the really good one yet. It's going to be a grand reveal. I'll show you some of my other favorites from this batch, though. Actually, they're all like my favorites. How do I pick? How do I pick? They're all amazing. Okay, we'll dry these ones off. Look at how dirty the towel is. I don't want to use that. That was from like trying to clean off the tumblers. Bands for days, Janet, right? But I want you to see them dry. Okay, I need to remember a better towel next time. Yeah, this one's okay. Watching you for 3 years, but never commented? Hi to Birdman. Happy New Year. That's so cool. Oh, guys, I got 117 likes. You ready to see my face? Here we go. It's the same face you see in my videos. Oh, why am I like weirdly nervous about it? How do I get under here? What's up, homies? Did you see it? Hi from Wisconsin. Love your videos. Oh, you know what I could do? Oh my goodness. I got this. What's up? This is my ring light right here. You know, a little behind the scenes. Okay, back to the rocks. They're cooler than me. Okay, let's look at this. Guys, look at that. Are you? Oh my goodness, I just lost another one under the. It's fine. I'll grab it later. That is insane. Ooh, beautiful Botswana. Okay, this one is, doesn't it look like it's cracked? But, well, I guess it is a teeny little bit. Most of it's not a crack. Hey, Romania rock hound. No, you rock. Okay, we both rock. We can do that. We can say that. That's what Rachel and I say. Rachel, if you're still in here, what's up, girl? When we're like, you're awesome. Like, no, you're awesome. And then we're like, okay, we're both awesome. Hi, bearded basement. Look at this one. Oh, that's a mossy agate. Oh. Oh, it's so pretty. They do look like little worlds. Deploy the Malone. He said it looks like little worlds. I agree. Okay, are you ready for the big, the cool? Okay, wait. Let's see. Are there any other ones? Well, I mean, yeah, there's a lot of them, but that one's kind of cool. Okay, I'll show you my favorite. Okay, this one next, actually. Here all night, baby. Yes. Awesome, Rachel. I love it. Look at that. Another Lake Superior. Got a little crack in there. Well, not a crack, but like a quartz little pocket. Okay, are you ready for the one that I think is so cool? This one I tumbled forever, and I'll show you why. I want to get it really dry and really shiny. I'm rubbing it on my pants. You're on your mom's account. Nice. Hey, you know what? It all works. Hey, what's up, Eric? No, Erich? Or is it Eric? I don't know. But hello. Look at this. Oh, I forgot the reveal. You guys get ready. Pretend I didn't do that. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Wah, da, 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 da. Look at how cool this is. This is a Botswana agate. Okay, it's not super dry. Hold on. There we go. This is so pretty. Eric. Okay, cool. Hey, Eric. But the reason I tumbled it so long is, you see these little pockets right here? Right there and there? They took forever. And I was like, if I tumble this any longer, I'm going to lose all the pretty bands. And so I just left them. And they ended up looking really cool. So I think it turned out good. Sometimes I don't like them totally perfect, like having little imperfections, because it like helps remind you that it is still a rock, you know? Anyway, okay. And then all these little guys. Look at them. We got some little amethyst tumbling in here. All kinds. And all these little beautiful rock babies are all tumbled instead of having tumbled ceramic media in the end. So that's why I like using little rocks instead. Uh, and now I just take these and look at them. I don't know. It depends on what I do with them. Sometimes I'm just dumping them onto my towel. But you can't see it because I only have so much counter space. You know what I'm talking about? Where was I going with this? Hi, Jeff from Appleton, Wisconsin. Very cool. Wait, no. I think Minnesotans and Wisconsins are supposed to battle. But I won't do that. I'm too nice. Okay, stage 3. Wait, right? Yes, because we want this barrel open so that we can put the other. Dude, that's a ladybug just chilling on the. Did you say see that? No, I probably didn't. Anyways, okay, stage 3. I think I get distracted too easy sometimes. Dude, it's so cool. There's 113 people in here. That's an auditorium. Just listening to me struggle about rocks. Oh boy. 131. Okay, what should I do at 200 likes? You guys don't have much time. I only have this one and this one and putting the rocks in the other one. But what should I do at 200 likes? Okay, I gotta not put these all together. We're gonna go right there. Read on up. I flip. Uh-oh. It looks like a butterfly wing. Okay, wait. I think I'm a little behind. Excuse me. I got a little of a runny nose still because of my sickness. It took forever to feel better, you guys. It was terrible. Ooh, there we go. Ooh, do a backflip. I can do a cartwheel, you guys. I will. No! Okay. Oh, this makes me mad. Do you see this? You see that? Ugh. Okay, so this is one thing that I don't like about these tumblers, but apparently they fixed this problem. Look at all this. All that is rocks stuck underneath the rubber. And now I have to figure out what to do. So this, they have like a design flaw. I know, Rachel, isn't that? Oh, I'm so mad about it. So here's the problem. I don't know what to do now with these because all the grit and the rocks that have been stuck in this little bit right here are not going to be fully tumbled because they had a chance to roll around that full time. Ooh, gold ore. Someone asked if I've ever tumbled gold ore. No, that would be cool. Can you tumble gold? Like, does it actually work to tumble gold? Like, look at all those rocks that did not get tumbled. So now I have to decide, do I continue this in stage 3 with a new lid, or do I move it on and risk them not being fully tumbled? Yeah. Ugh. And they are, like, rock tumblers are expensive, you guys. They're not just like $30. They're like over $100. So it's like every tumbler that I've found has had some sort of problem, and I just want one that works. And they all have their positives, but like they all really do just have some sort of fatal flaw. But apparently this problem was fixed, and I guess I just got an older model, which whatever. But now I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What do you think I should do? I know. Jody said sadly I would say better safe than sorry. I know, I think so too. I'm gonna have to tumble them in grit 3, I think, again. Ugh. All right. Well, you know what? It's not the end of the world. It's fine. We'll just put them all back in. Lego tumblers. I have one. Ooh, okay. LEEGOL. Is that what that was? Look how pretty these are, though. Look at that. Oh, that's so pretty. This one's a crazy lace. Let me zoom you in a little bit. This one's a crazy lace agate. Isn't that cool? Look at, okay. Look at that. And this is a red velvet agate. She is pretty. Yeah, they're gorgeous. But I think we are gonna have to retumble them, unfortunately. Well, well. And then that means, so now I have to find a different, like, little rubber piece. And as you can see, this is a rubber piece that doesn't have that part on it because the other one broke. So I had to take one from a different tumbler and put it on there. But alas. Some of the rocks are expensive, Christy, but some of them I found myself, which is pretty cool. But I would say the most expensive are the Botswanas, like for tumbling. Look at, there's that piece of rubber. That's it. Just couldn't hold out for me, huh? I should have switched it. I should have, but you live and you learn. I would say Botswanas are probably the most expensive ones that I tumble. Yeah, I'd say Botswanas are crazy lace. The ones that I find, obviously, are free minus labor of like actually finding them. But cutting open Mawali agates, those are so expensive, but they're so pretty. And you can't really tumble them because, well, you know what? That might be kind of fun. Um, I've not tumbled them because typically they're just ones that you want to like cut open and either face polish or resin. And yeah, okay, what was that? Step 3. Ugh, such a bummer. So here's my step 3. You can customize the flawed one to fix it. I use AI to assist. Oh, I might have to try that. Oh, yeah, see, we can find those in Minnesota, but it's definitely not, they're not as like prevalent as some places that can find really cool stuff like, what are they, ammonites and like crinoids. And oh, I almost put in 2 scoops. We only need 1 scoop, silly goose. So yeah, there's that. We put that in there. Robert Michigan Rocks has a tutorial on temporarily fixing the torn. Really? That's cool. See, luckily, I do have rubber from a different tumbler. Give me, oh, well, okay. Give me 0.25 seconds. Talk about, I don't know. Give me 1 second. Okay, JK, I'm back. I couldn't find it, and I don't want to waste a bunch of time. But I do have a rubber that I can use. A rubber little gaskety thing. Wait a minute, I'm confused. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, this is the one for the step 3. I do this every time. I get more goofed up. So, we'll get that ready. I'm just gonna put that one off to the side too. Oh, sorry if that was really loud. Okay, and what was this? This was grit 2. That is also not ready. But what's this one? Oh, it's polish. Okay, I really got to keep things organized. This was, sometimes you can tell because that looks like grit 2, and this looks like polish. Yes, 100%. That's polish. Okay, and that's polish. And nothing's ready to move on to polish, sadly, because of our little issue. But it's fine. Okay, now this guy, we just need to add grit. So that's exciting. We'll put this in there. Okay, so this was from last week, and this is just more grit. Wow, look at how clear this one is. Look at that. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's beautiful. And I'm just tumbling more in grit 1 in this one because I have an open barrel, and I thought the more tumbles, the better. So we'll just give her a little scoop. 2 scoops because this is a 2-pound barrel. And we're using Grit 1 6090 silicone carbide. It's a great combo. Okay, wait. You guys. This was it. Yeah. This is the right one. I'm losing it. Ooh. Okay. So now we just got to put that on the tumbler. So that's exciting. And we'll get that one going. What else did I have to do? I got the step 1 done. I think that was it, you guys. I just have to fix my tumbler, which is sad. But I do want to show you, because we didn't add any new ones. I am going to try to tumble. You have to tell me what you think about this. So I have a video coming up that is, I don't know how much I want to give away. But let's just say I bought rocks from questionable places again. And I bought this one. And I am thinking about tumbling it. Okay? And I've never tumbled something like this before. So I think it might be interesting. It is. Oh, yeah. It's an agate sphere. Okay? And the reason I want to tumble this is this color on the outside is not natural. It is actually like heat. So it is a true agate, but the coloring comes from like a heat treatment that they do. And so it's like kind of misleading, but it's like if you know about it, then is it a big deal? I don't know. I can't decide. I personally don't like the heat treatment just because like I feel like it makes it fake. It's not like what it really looks like. Anyways, so I want to try tumbling this and seeing if I can get the heat treatment off and then have like a tumbled, pretty much basic marble at the end of it. And see what happens. But I will show you. Okay, here, I'm going to give you a little more inside deets, you guys. Okay, here's another one that I bought. The same thing, heat treated on the outside. And it looks like this. But when you cut it open, I cut it open. Isn't that crazy? So it is truly an agate. Like that is real agate bands. But the outside, the coloring is fake. So I want to see if I can rub off the tumbling coloring on this. Sometimes, if you zoom in, you can see if it's like heat treated or dyed, like just like a dip dye. And because this one's not super speckly, I can tell it's not, I don't think anyways, dip dyed unless they did a really good dip dye, which I did come across one time. But anyways, all right, I guess that's it. So we'll have to see. I'm excited to see what these little clam ears do for next week to see if they help with our how long it takes to tumble grit 1. And yeah, 67. You lost the diamond? Oh no. From was it the one like from my rock tumbling or like diamond video? That's crazy. I do not mind heat treatment or dye to an extent. Yeah, see, it's like it's kind of a preference. Like sometimes people like it, sometimes they don't. Sometimes it's like okay if it's just a little bit. It all depends. Anyways, thanks you guys. This was so fun. Let me know if you want me to do it next week because I kind of like this. It also forces me to actually check my barrels because a lot of the times I'm like, it's fine, I'll do it later. It's fine, I'll do it later. And then like 3 weeks pass and it's not fine and I don't do it later. All right, bye everybody. Have a great night. I'm waving. I just realized I was waving off camera. Bye. Happy New Year. Bye. See you guys later.